All right, everybody, I have started laying down some of the messages, and it looks like what we have got going on is we've got the Justice and the Hangman came out together. So what that's telling me is that there's a decision that needs to be made that's been put on pause. It looks like you're being put in a hold pattern. And it looks like you, with the Page of the Wands and the World dropping, it's stating that, or what the energy that I'm getting from it is stating that you're unable to move forward and to close anything out or begin anything, with that passion, or close it, or with a plan, because you're waiting on this decision. It looks like this individual is somebody that has captivated you romantically, and it looks like you pretty much think that they are your son, that this person with the attributes of being dreamy, a tender, you believe that they could be tender-hearted and very loving, and what it is that you need, they would be your son. It looks like that for some reason, with the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups, the love is put on hold, and I'm seeing that before the choice is made, before a union can come together, there's something about other possibilities. So let's see where this is going. So either they're exploring other possibilities, or there's possibilities that you don't see, but it's what's hindering you moving forward. It's like you're waiting on either their decision. Somebody's waiting. Roles can be reversed. Somebody's waiting for a decision. Yeah, let's see. Spirit, what else do you have to say? One moment. Spirit guides, guardian angels. Something flipped. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. Let's see, there could be a third party involved, because I'm seeing that as the challenge, is somebody that's, ooh, yeah. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So we've got something bold, charismatic, could be the energy behind the relationship, take your breath away. You feel like it could take your breath away, but there's something cold that's offsetting it. Discernment, using your discernment, that there's more going on, or there's a possibility out there of, something has got to change. With this discernment, you're looking at the transformation, that something's got to change. It looks like the energy is there. On the flip side of that, it could be another party involved, or another two parties involved. So let's see what Spirit is saying here, because I'm definitely seeing the transformation and the change, taking your breath away. That there's something about a message. A message is coming that's going to change things. There's a message that's coming that's going to change. The energy, the passion, and the drive is there. It may be the decision that you're looking for up here that's kept everything on pause. It could be the clarification that is needed. So let's see. It looks like that's more the energy that I'm getting, is that something is going to change once those messages start dropping. Something's going to change, because the energy behind it's very, it's very passionate, it's very bold, it's very courageous, it's witty, it's taking your breath away. It's very passion oriented, is what I'm feeling. And the transformation and the change, it's been in a pause state for so long, is what I'm getting. But discernment, you need to discern the truth. You need to discern the truth. Okay, so we have a Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, when these messages come in, you can see that they're joined together, and they're they're basically in this, yes, there's celebration because they've come together. But if you could see, they're talking over their feelings. They're talking, you know, they're not dancing around. They're over water, so it's their emotions, and they're talking about how they feel. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting from that right there. So it's a coming together, but once again, I'm getting the 3. So there's a choice that needs to be made. So that's the decision. There's a choice that needs to be made. So either you or the other person is trying to decide how to move forward, either leave somebody, leave something behind, leave, you know, an old modality, an old structure. Yeah, so there's change. You've got the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is saying, look, they're standing their ground. They seem to be pretty much, well, staying put. I keep getting the structured thinking. I keep getting the structured thinking, the modality. They've got their challenges. They just can't walk into your arms, or you just can't walk into their arms at this given time. Yeah, it's something, once you have this, once again, I'm getting the messages. Once those messages start, you're basically going to be starting at the beginning. There's going to be a team effort. There's going to be a collaboration. The invitation of love is definitely extended. It is definitely going to be there, or love is going to be discussed, but that's a page, all right? So it's a beginning stage, all right? It's a page, it's a beginning. So it's past the Ace. It's past the Ace of Cups, which is the actual invitation, the actual ideal of love. All right, it's a page. It's the actual creating the love. It's the plan of love. So there's a plan of action that's going to be discussed. So this is all clarifying what originally, that 2 of Cups, and the 4 of Cups, the other possibilities. There's a lot of factors. There's a lot of moving pieces involved. I'm seeing the letter C. I'm not sure why. Apply that to however it applies to. I'm seeing the letter C. It's kind of not backing off. So, yeah. Okay, we've got the Hermit. The Hermit can be going within. It also can be an exchange, a teacher-student. It could be exchanging wisdom. Once again, we've got those messages coming in. Somebody's very solitary, very withdrawn, introverted. Focusing on their pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is all, you know, embracing the nurturing, the stability, the security, the, you know, the roots. It's bringing it all together. The family oriented vibe and the nurturing, the roots, the stability. I'm getting that. But I'm also getting a very introverted energy here. I'm still seeing the C. I don't know what it's applying to. Could be the first letter of a name. There we go. First letter of a name, C. This may involve somebody with a C in their name, first name. Could be the sign. Well, I don't know. I think I'd see a crab for Cancer, but it could be. I don't know. Apply it as is. So we've got the 4 of Pentacles, hanging on too tight to an outcome, hanging on too tight to a situation, and it's going to take strength and a lot of messages corresponding back and forth in order to move forward and to release. It's going to take a lot of strength because somebody is hanging on really tight. So Spirit guides, guardian angels? Let's summarize this. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands. Somebody needs to lay down some burdens. They need to lay down some truths. They need to lay down some things that have been weighing them down. All right? So let's see. Let's summarize the Spirit guides, guardian angels. All right, we've got the Hierophant. Distance is the problem. Distance, religious structures, religious beliefs, but it's also an evolving together. It's a higher learning. It is definitely exchange, but it's also from the divine. It's definitely spiritually oriented. Seems to be, could be an issue, but I'm seeing a higher learning. I'm seeing distance. I'm seeing the stairway. I'm actually seeing a stairway. I'm seeing a bridge. There has to be a coming together of minds. There has to be a coming together in communication. That could be the C as well. Communication with the C that I keep getting. I thought it was the letter of a name. I'm not really sure. But definitely communication. I'm now getting the color blue. Definitely communication. Archangel Michael. I'm definitely getting a lot to do with protection and stability, but I'm definitely getting a lot with the different structures, the bridge, the higher evolved, the higher learning, and religion, the religion. All right, we have on the bottom, we have the magician. So somebody has been manifesting this, or this is, once again, I've got the messages going on, keep screaming out to me. So we've got the, you've been manifesting this. You're contemplating, you're trying to manifest this communication. And on the top, we have the Emperor, and that's the plan of action. Bringing all the pieces together and putting it in play to bring that communication forward, that message. Once again, we're getting the message. And we also have the crystal ball there. So everybody wishes they could see into the future. And that seems to be the thing. They don't know how this communication is going to go. They have to lay down those Ten of Wands, that burden. There's some truths that need to be conveyed. But I'm definitely seeing that the plan is definitely being manifested. It's coming together with that Emperor. So we're going to go ahead and let this drop. It looks like you're going to be waiting for that decision and waiting for that communication to come in. It seems to be that you're in a stalemate, that you can't move forward in this direction or with this, to follow your passions or your belief. To either end this chapter or start this chapter with somebody that you're totally enamored with, or somebody that you're definitely very fond of, that you think the world of them. But either somebody is looking at all of the possibilities before they make a choice. I'm not really sure. I kind of getting hung up here on if they're looking at other possibilities, if they're choosing between you and somebody else. I mean, I don't know how you feel about that, if that is the case, but I am seeing that they are exploring their possibilities. Maybe they're in a situation now to where they're having a difficult time moving forward. I'm not really sure about that, but it is bringing me two women. All right, two women with the Queen of Wands. It could be, masculine, feminine. You just apply the genders as they fit with you. Male or female. Two energies. Charismatic, witty, bold, passionate. You're desirous of that person. There's a transformation that's being called for. Discernment. The situation needs to change, and I do believe that the messages are a main focal point here. And I do see that, that there's definitely the challenges and rising above the situation. Definitely have to get your emotions in check, and you definitely need to lay down some truths. Yeah. Hanging on too tight to an outcome. It's a perceived outcome, though. You know, it's a perceived outcome. It's definitely going to put you at the beginning, and like I said, the messages are going to be the creation, the discussion about the love and the feelings. As soon as you lay those burdens down, the Ten of Wands, you have to lay those burdens down. You can't fixate yourself on a particular outcome, not right now. You need to exchange the wisdom. There is somebody who's rather introverted, hanging on to the stability that they know. There's definitely some information, and distance may definitely be a problem here. All right, so it's going to put you at the beginning, but at least there's a beginning and not an ending, right? At least there's the opportunity, you know? At least there's the opportunity to be able to go ahead and communicate, to exchange messages. It's not, I don't see an ending here. I see possibilities. I see I see the possibilities of love. I see possibilities of communication. I see nothing but possibilities. All right? So that's kind of what I've got here, is this possibility of love. Is just somebody so fixated on what they think, you know, and it seems to be that's the challenge. You know, they're kind of hung up. They're kind of hung up here. So somebody's waiting, I believe, before there might be more than one person waiting for this answer or this decision. I'm getting it more along the lines of a decision before they can move forward and either explore the next chapter with passion or in the next chapter. But I'm not really seeing it as an ending. I'm seeing it as the possibility, because of that sun. That sun, along with the King of Cups, apply the gender as you will. That energy, you know, taking care of somebody, very, very, it seems like it's almost too good to be true, but they are your son. So they're the one that, you know, you constantly think about. They're the one that's constantly in your head, that you daydream about. They're the ones that you constantly think about. Things just aren't right without them. So, yeah, I'm seeing nothing but possibilities here, but you've got to be able to bring that plan together and go ahead and get that communication. Nobody has a crystal ball to say how definitely how it's going to roll out, but you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. All right, so get that manifestation and get that plan into action and see where it goes. All right, so thank you so much for dropping in, and I appreciate the likes, the thumbs up, and comments if you're so inclined. Thank you so very much.